Melissa is now a hurricane. This is absolutely expected. It's moving into an area favorable for intensification. Not only intensification, but rapid intensification as we go ahead over the next 24 hours. Moving just south of Jamaica, it's expected to linger here throughout the day on Sunday and into Monday before crossing over the island as we go ahead overnight and into Tuesday morning. With that said, it is going to be lingering here as a major Cat 4 storm. Absolutely serious. Of course, the wind, the surge, those are all very serious things. But it is also the rainfall out here. We're looking at spots that could see feet of precipitation. And then you see this moves towards the north and east, and it's going to cross over eastern areas of Cuba. And that includes passing right over Guantanamo Bay. I know a lot of military members out there, especially those might be watching from the Florida area. I do believe, I've heard that they have non-mandatory personnel have been evacuated from the base because, there's a major hurricane coming. We know this is intensifying. We had hurricane hunters that just flew through here showing it, get its act together. Microwave imagery also continuing to show that and this is our future cast here, our in-house model, really kind of showing that intensification right front, pushing right on shore over towards Kingston about noon here on Sunday. So even from the National Hurricane Center, at this point, they've said, if you have not made your preparations now, it's almost too late here. You needs to start making, because conditions not only are going to go downhill, but they will go downhill fast. Now, a lot of people here have been through hurricanes, but this one might surprise them only because it is going to be a long duration event skirting the coastline, so the core of it will not move on shore. Thus, it could maintain that Cat 4 intensity as it rounds the island of Jamaica and then eventually crosses over here on the western side of the island and crosses off towards north, passing over Cuba, southeastern Cuba, and then eventually kicking off towards the Turks and Caicos. So Cuba is also going to be impacted quite significantly by this too, but definitely the prime positions for the worst of the impacts will be Jamaica and western areas of Haiti, where you're going to be seeing that tremendous heavy rainfall, but also the damaging winds, of course. And I do worry about Jamaica in the sense that it's going to be there for so long, such high winds. We could be looking at widespread power outages for a good portion of the island. Flooding, mudslides, especially into the mountains, are going to be an issue. And I say all this, it sounds like I'm hyping. It sounds like these are like words from the National Hurricane Center that I'm more or less regurgitating here to you. It's a serious threat. And right now it may not be there, but it's going to get its act together really quick over the next 24 hours. So naturally, hurricane warnings are in place there. We're going to be watching this cross by Jamaica, turn towards north over Cuba. Nothing indicates it coming towards Florida or the southeastern coastline. I stress that, mainly because we do have some rain over the southeast here on Sunday into Monday. That same storm system will act as a hook and grab this and pull it off towards the north and east. And behind it, we're actually going to be looking at drier, cooler air for Halloween across the southeast. So the storm is actually going to usher in some very autumnal weather for the East Coast versus tropical damaging weather. I just want to stress that for anybody worried about it heading off towards north. And I think our number one, if you're worried about this, that's where you don't need to place it. Our number one worry needs to be, at least at this point, the impacts on Jamaica, Haiti, and eastern areas of Cuba. So, of course, going to continue to keep you posted at First Coast News. I am meteorologist Robert Spett. Always doing my best to give you the latest information with no hype, just the latest forecast out here on these tropical systems.